Okay, Councillor Dan Thomas, this is an absolute corker.
If you see something that you think is a safeguarding issue, your first course of action is to speak to the appropriate person within your organisation. If you trust that person to be doing their job properly and they tell you that it's not a safeguarding concern, then it is not a safeguarding concern. And it's that simple.
Hi, my name is Graham Thompson. So that was Councillor Dan Thomas at Cabinet for Devon County Council on the 17th of February this year. I'm now going to play to you what he said in a very similar vein at full council yesterday in response to rejecting Councillor Ed Hill's motion for independent review of child safeguarding in Devon. Before I do that, I'm going to begin with a clip of what Councillor Angie Nash said in seconding Ed Hill's motion. It's really worth hearing. And then we'll go into Dan Thomas.
It is a safeguarding incident, and we need to be safeguarding our children. They're our most vulnerable, protected status group. Thank you, Chair.
And I would add that I'm a school teacher by trade, so it is my life's work on a daily basis to think about the safeguarding of children. But in so doing, I have to, in that environment, and I have to in this environment, follow the professional advice. I have to do that. We can't make our own choices. That's not how the system works. There has to be consistency, there has to be a clear line, and there has to be advice listened to and advice taken. As far as I'm concerned, the advice has been very, very clear, and on that basis, I'm supporting the Cabinet recommendation, as you would probably expect. Thank you.
Any councillor who trusts a council officer telling them Cllr's offering children sweeties for their contact details is not a child safeguarding breach, is a councillor that cannot be trusted on child safeguarding. Let's listen to exactly what those obvious child safeguarding breaches were.
The inevitable child safeguarding breaches at the Out There queer event targeting minors in October occurred. Amongst them, let's just go through them here. Information on chemsex in front of little children, and there were children younger than that there, and explicit sexual objects in front of little children, and the classic paedophile behaviour of strangers offering children sweeties for their contact details.
Would you trust this council officer telling you that Cllr's offering children sweeties for their contact details is not a child safeguarding breach?
And all free today.
Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me to make a stand.